Hi people, how are you? So today we're going to make the 12 until 15 Bezrat Hashem. So Emet ve'emunah hem bechinat anpin neirin bechinat simcha. Okay, so truth and faith are the aspect of the happy face, right? Of the enlightened face, which is the aspect of joy, which is the aspect of life, bechinat chaim. And therefore, zochim la'arichut yamim ve'al yedei zeh. Okay, and consequently, we merit to have longevity, a long life, because of that, right? ולהפך, שקר מקצר ימים. And on the contrary, falsehood is making the life shorter, because falsehood is the aspect of death, anpin chashochin, and the aspect of the dark face and of idolatry. May God preserve us. Okay? So, emet ve'emunah, truth and faith, are the aspect, hem bechinat, anpin nehirin, of the enlightened face. Bechinat simcha, the aspect of joy, bechinat chaim, the aspect of life, and therefore zochim la'arichut yamim, we merit longevity and a long life al yedei zeh, by that. ולהפך, and on the contrary, sheker, falsehood, מקצר ימים, is shortening our days, the life. כי שקר הוא בחינת מיתה, because falsehood is the aspect of death, אנפין חשוכין, of the dark face, עבודה זרה, idolatry, רחמנא ליצלן, may Hashem preserves, in Aramaic. And Kav Gimel Aleph, please see Likutey Moran, Torah 23, you're going to see a treasure of wisdom there, beautiful things. That speaks about the light face and the dark face, and that is connected with the Ta'avat Mammon, Lilit Chol, the spleen and the evil force, and the desire for money, that are all interconnected in Torah 23, Likutey Moran, right? Now, Emunah hi acharit hayamim. The faith is the end of days. So this is a very powerful statement. I invite you really to meditate on those words and the following also. Ki aleha omdim kol hamidot, because on the faith, which is the end of days, stands all the measures. So this is like space and time, all the space, which is the measurement, is laying on faith, which is the end of days, the end of time. And for those who are a bit familiar with Kabbalah, with deep Torah learning of Zohar and stuff, and also about physical, the quantum physics, and also the very advanced physics, E equal mc square, and more. And therefore, you're going to see here how this statement is so powerful and very simple put, but very powerful in the same time, because it says that faith is the end of time, end of days, end of time, and on it stands and lays all the space, all the measures. It's a very powerful statement. I invite you to meditate upon it, because it's very, very, very strong. Ki ha'emunah hi yesod ve'shoresh kol ha'kedusha, because the faith is the base and the root of all the holiness. So, wow, another statement. וכבר נתבהר למעלה שעל ידי אמת באים לאמונה. And here we already saw earlier, previously before, that by the truth you come to have faith, because there is no faith if there is no truth. י"ד אפילו מי שזוכה להמשיך איזה שכל לקדושה, even someone who merits to achiminate, who merits to bring down some kind of holy intellect, which is like chidushim, new explanation of some places in the Torah and things like that. צריך להמשיך אמונה לתוך השכל. He needs to also involve faith into his intellect. כי אין לסמוך על השכל בעצמו, because we don't have the right to lay upon the sechel, the intellect only, we always have to also join it, the faith, because without it, the sechel, the intellect, is not perfect. You'll see that those statements are so deep that really, this is only an invitation for you to open the books of Rabbi Nachman, try to see them and to study them, but really a lot of the homework is to you guys, because when you come, I just make here the translation and a bit of explanation, but when you come guys to see the deepness of all those things that we are saying right now, this really requires you to discuss it with friends, with family, yourself, to meditate upon it, to see it with other people, and therefore after all you'll see that you're really going to learn a lot. Chavruta mituta, to learn the Torah of Rabbi Nachman is good to learn it alone, but also with other people, to discuss about it, to know how to understand it. And I'll tell you something personal. Every time I study the Torah of Rabbi Nachman with other people, every single time I'm with somebody else, the understanding that I have with those people is different every time, because it's written here in the Zohar that the eyes of someone enlighten you. And the colors of the eyes of everyone, the spiritual colors are different. So when you learn with other people, every time you'll receive a different light and you will understand new things. So that's a very powerful concept too, and I invite you to apply it. So al yedei talmidei chachamim she'enam hagunim, by the fact of talmidei chachamim, of Torah scholars that are not proper, she'omrim Torah nefula, and because they say a Torah which is like a fallen Torah, al yedei zeh ba'im kfirot, by that comes heresy, uvisionot, and bushot, like shame, ve'idnagdut, and opposition al yirei Hashem, on the people who are really fearing God. Ve'atikun lezeh achnasat ochim talmidei chachamim, and the reparation for that is to enter real Torah scholars into your home. So talmidei chachamim ametim, real Torah scholars into your home. And by that you will merit to have the faith, the real faith, uleshaber hakfirot, and you will merit to break down the heresies and the shames, and you will merit to be able to overpower the people opposing the truly fearing God persons. Now I'll tell you something here, just this requires explanation. So simply put, guys, I'll tell you something. When somebody learns Torah with gava, in order to overpower people, to know more than people, to control people, to have kind of a competition, so this is already somebody who learns Torah for the wrong purpose, and therefore is in the category of a Torah scholar, which is not proper, right? Because he's not proper because his intentions are really not pure and not proper. And even so, if in the Torah it's written that sometimes it's permitted to learn Torah shelo lishma, al yedei shelo lishma, balishma, we don't speak about those kind of intentions. When there is an intention to control people and overpower people, this is not a valid intention, and this intention will never get a person to be pure afterwards. Or sometimes we say, okay, he wants to learn Torah because it's written when you learn Torah, after you know that your prayer is accepted, also it brings parnasa and such things. Okay, this is called shelo lishma. Afterwards you'll come to lishma. But if it's to overpower people and to have this kind of competition, this is very bad, and usually it will never lead to anything good. That's the first thing. Second thing, Rabbi Nachman and Rabbi Natan says, whoever is opposing the tzaddik ha'emet, the real righteous man, which is in our case here Rabbi Nachman, according to the sayings of himself and of Rabbi Natan, and because also he revealed the tikkun haklali, and it's written in the Zohar that he who reveals the tikkunim is the tzaddik, and Rabbi Nachman revealed the tikkun haklali, the general reparation, so he is the real righteous man, right? And this is not like bragging, this is really true. And he says that if somebody doesn't want to say the real position that he occupies, so it can cause a great damage, because how are you going to get repaired if you don't know who has the reparation for you? And since Rabbi Nachman has the tikkun haklali, which is the general reparation, and all his advices that are all general reparations, as he says, like itbodedut and joy, and all those general concepts and general help, so if you don't know who has it, then you won't get repaired. So he has to say it. So he's the true righteous man, and whoever is opposing the true righteous man and denigrating him and kind of stuff like that, So even if he learns like thousands of hours of Torah and is very knowledgeable in all the Torah, his understanding will be completely crooked. And this I cannot spend too much time explaining right now all that here, but it's lengthily explained in the books of Rabbi Nachman, Rabbi Natan. So I invite you also to learn them, and we'll probably learn them together, Bezrat Hashem, with some perseverance and time. Here he says that those people, when they learn Torah, they bring upon themselves, a kind of heresy, and they will be themselves shaming real fearing people. Also, whoever listens to their Torah, to their teaching, those false Torah scholars, they will also develop this kind of antagonism against the real fearing God people, and also they will shame them, and they will also develop heresy. Chaz v'shalom. But the tikkun here, the reparation for that, is to bring Talmidei Chachamim Ametim, to bring a real Torah scholars into your home, and by that you break the heresy and the shame, and you permit to the people who are fearing God to overpower those who are opposing them. And here just a last definition, according to Shulchan Aruch, right? A Torah scholar, the Talmid Chacham, is somebody who learns Torah whenever he has the time to do so. For example, if he has to be with his kids and family and work for the basic needs of his family, this is not called an interruption. This is only called a basic need, because En Kemach and Torah, and this applies exactly to this place here. But if, for example, he has like free time, really free time, and he decides always to use this free time to learn Torah, so he's called the Talmid Chacham. And Rabbi Natan adds, and also who is really the Talmid Chacham? This is the student of the Chacham. So since Nachal Novea Mekor Chochma, the Chacham Sheba Chachamim is Rabbi Nachman himself, as it is said in his book. Therefore, whoever is a Talmid studies the books of Rabbi Nachman on a day-to-day basis, or at least as often as possible, and is connected to him in the heart, is called a Talmid Chacham too. So if you invite such a person in your house, you will get a blessing, as long as really he is following Rabbi Nachman and not kind of new neo movements who are like based upon what they say is called Rabbi Nachman. But really, we say here really connected with Rabbi Nachman in himself. Okay guys, I hope this video was enjoyable for you, that really helped you, and if you think so please like it on YouTube and forward it on YouTube, Facebook, WhatsApp, and I hope that we have the merit always to continue B'zchut Rabbi Nachman Meuman and all the tzaddikim. Thank you guys.